not to turn you into a news anchor and updater, but you do have a ton of information that I think a lot of fans want to know about your players. Kittle's back at practice, correct? So he's going to go on Sunday night, right? We're going to see him.
Kittle's done a great job. Like he does in everything in life, just attacking his rehab, and he's looked good out at practice, and we're hopeful that continues to progress in the right direction. So it's going to be great to have George out there.
James G. What about Jimmy? What about Jimmy G? What do you think?
Jimmy did not practice yesterday. We'll see if he transitions into practice, but right now it's looking like it might be another week. But we've got a little extra time with the Sunday night game, and so Jimmy's going to do exactly what you'd expect him to do. He's a tough kid, plays with a tremendous mentality, and but. He's working his hardest, and there are some issues with that ankle where it's just tough, and he'd be compromised, and we'll never put him in a position where he's compromised out there.
What about Raheem?
Go ahead, Rich.
What about Raheem Mostert, John? What about him?
Raheem, I think, still questionable. He's working hard. He was out running to the side yesterday. Best thing for the Mosterts, they had a new baby boy last week, and so we're thrilled for them. And he got to be home and see that, so we're happy for them. But in the midst of that, he's been dealing with a little MCL sprain. He's working hard to get back, and I think questionable is the best way to term his status for this week.
What about Richard Sherman? What about him, John? Do we see him?
Sherman is still on the short-term IR, so has another week. He's eligible to return next week, and he can open his practice window. But he's doing well, and he's such a great player, such a great presence for our team. We're eagerly awaiting his return. The thing about him, he's so much said about Richard, and I've always had the utmost of respect. I've known him back when he was a receiver at Stanford, and I tend not to listen to all the bluster, but watch what happens. And he's always just been a great player, and what we found here is a great teammate. He cares about his teammates, and I think that shows when you aren't out there. He's still leading these guys, so it's been awesome having Sherman around, and we can't wait till he's back out here playing with us.
And again, I apologize to continue to turn you into like a who's up, who's down, but I mean, your star player, I mean, the number of players, I don't need to obviously remind you, but what about Deebo Samuel? When do you think he returns to the
Deebo was on the practice field yesterday, and it was very encouraging. He's worked very, very tirelessly to come back. I know he was disappointed that he wasn't there from the start of this season, but I think we had to be smart about that. He was on the practice field yesterday, looked good. If that continues to go in the right direction, there's a chance he could be out there, this weekend. So we're very encouraged where Deebo Samuel is. And
D Ford is headed to IR, correct? He's there. He's landed
there. Likely. He's struggling with some of that back stuff, and that's difficult. So he's struggling there, and likely going to be the scenario where he can go to the IR. And because of COVID, we have that 3-week IR at our disposal, and it's helpful in situations like that to be able to get a guy right. And so, we're just praying that they can reverse kind of what's going on right now and can get back out there and help us. He's a fantastic player when he's on the field.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.